Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of iOn Uptown.
We have a lot in store for you today, including what's going on around the collective, shows, and even some exclusive interviews.
We're going to start today off as we normally do with Uptown News.
Over to you, Miss Pete.
Hey guys, and welcome to Uptown News. And here's what's going on here at the collective. On January 9th, the collective held a listening party to debut Akron Family's new album. The album is titled The Cosmic Birth and Journey of Shinju TNT. The official release date for the album is February 8th, 2011. The spring show this year will be called The Unforgettable Fire, featuring U2 and other Irish rock songs. The student directors for this show are Colin Denon and myself, and we've met up with Rob Still and Dave Brumbaugh and discussed theatrics and which songs we would like to have in the show. The show will hopefully be a great success. January is the month of enrollment here at the collective. We picked up 17 new students to join our collective family. Well, that's all for Uptown News. Back to you, Tess and Levi.
Thanks, Bree. The collective just finished up with their most recent show, the Orchestral Rock Project, and it took place on the 8th of January.
This was something really different for the collective. This time, we were accompanied by the Williamsport Youth Symphony Orchestra, directed by Dr. Jennifer Wiley.
I really enjoyed this show. It was so cool to play with 45 other musicians on one stage.
You're not the first person I've heard say that. We were fortunate enough to get interviews with Dr. Wiley and Rob Byam.
You have to see this for yourselves. Check it out.
Hi everyone, and I'm here with Dr. Wiley, who is conducting the Williamsport Youth Symphony Orchestra tonight for the Orchestral Rock Project. How are you?
I'm fine. Looking forward to the concert.
Good. What did you think when Dave first approached you with this idea?
Well, I thought, wouldn't this be fun for the students to learn this music? And I've always been a fan of pop music myself, but I was worried about the arrangements and getting them on time, and I got them on time. So then we really had to learn it, and but once I started working with Dave, I realized what a good project it was going to be and how organized it was.
'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you.
These orchestrations are much more complicated than those medleys that you purchase. You know, these were more true to what's on the recordings, and they're harder. So I think we were all, you know, really challenged today to get it ready.
But we got it.
We did!
Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you'll be in the end. And
What can we expect from the rock aspect of the show and from the orchestral aspect, and how will this combination affect our audience?
Well, I think the rock and roll is mostly it comes from like an era when I was younger. When I was growing up, a lot of times when I hear things, I think, oh yeah, you're bringing my youth back, you know, that kind of thing. And I think the fact that that the young people are doing this music again. Whereas I'm not really a grandparent now, but a lot of people my age are grandparents, and to hear that music again will probably make them happy. And the fact that it's been passed down through a couple generations now, like 2 or 3. As far as the orchestral part, I think it's the same. It gives an opportunity for the youth orchestra to show their stuff and do their stuff too. So and they're doing. I mean, they're playing the charts. I mean, they haven't been watered down at all. It's what the original sounds were.
How cool is that? Thanks again to Rob Byam, Dr. Wiley, and all of the Youth Symphony Orchestra participants.
Hey Tess,
Yeah.
not to rush you or anything, but don't you think it's time for some spoonful?
Of awesome?
Yep, that's the one.
Well, Colin, you heard the man.
Spoonful of Awesome.
Hello everyone and welcome to Spoonful of Awesome, your monthly insight into what's going on in the vast world of music and beyond! I'm Gabe Stillman, filling in for Colin Denny. In latest news, Grammy Award-winning hard rock duo The White Stripes announced their breakup after 14 years together as a band. It comes as no surprise to hear of the band's breakup in lieu of Jack White's many recent side projects over the last 2 years, such as The Raconteurs and The Dead Weather. The brother and sister hard rock duo released a full statement explaining the breakup was for a myriad of reasons, but mostly to preserve what is beautiful and special about the band. Now if you'll excuse me, I just need to take a look. Well, the Grammy Awards are just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, and this year nominations for Song and Record of the Year stretch the musical spectrum from Lady Antebellum to Eminem, with Justin Bieber receiving a nomination for Best New Artist, which, by the way, is totally not awesome, and Bluesman with the Master Plan by the Guy receiving nomination for Best Contemporary Blues Album, which, by the way, is totally freaking awesome. Not to mention the incredibly seductive CeeLo Green receiving a nomination for Record of the Year with his soulful song Forget You, which speaks the truth about what happens when your woman goes behind your back with another man. And the incredibly jazzy Esperanza Spalding and the incredibly folklicious Mumford & Sons receiving nominations for Best New Artist. People, 2011 is going to be a huge year for music. I can feel it in my bones. There are so many new albums and artists coming out this year, you have to stay on top of it. That's why every segment of Spoonful of Awesome from now on, we will be reviewing a recently released album, starting today off with the recently released Gutter Rainbows by rap star Talib Kweli. Now, if you've never heard Talib's style before, it's not exactly mainstream rap music. Talib's taken us back to the old school days of hip-hop, so if you're a fan of that LL Cool J and Run DMC sound, this is a good one to pick up and listen to. Now, parts of the album do seem a little dull, and if you've never heard Talib Kweli before, you might be taken back by his unusual references to pop culture. But all in all, I think this is one of his best releases to date. And that's the way the medicine goes down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gabe Stillman, and that was your Spoonful of Awesome.